So we got a lot. Oh wait, I want to talk about that one first. No, I'm not restarting it. We got a lot of gaming news to talk about, but at the same time, we don't have a lot. And the first thing I want to do is I got to get the sad music out when I read this. We got to pull one out because Perfect Dark has been canceled. Now, I've seen a lot of different tweets and stuff like that, so I'm a little bit knowledgeable in what happened, and I'm gonna give you the short version. Basically, Xbox is laying off a bunch of people at a bunch of their different studios. This is just the biggest news to come out because this game was the one that a lot of people, myself included, were the most looking forward to out of Xbox's lineup. So, Perfect Dark got put in the can. As far as right now, the Perfect Dark reboot is indefinitely done. There's a lot of other stuff that has been canceled too, like the most notable other one I seen, even though it's a little bit of a lesser known or lesser marketed game, was Everwild. So Everwild and Perfect Dark, it's not happening, Chief. Another thing I wanted to touch up on was apparently Neil Druckmann, and I read this statement. I'm gonna throw it up on screen in case you want to read it while I talk about it. But Neil Druckmann said he's not doing anything for the next season of The Last of Us. And I'm not gonna lie, I put this showed up, and I drop him. Because we didn't need you, nigga. I played the game. I already know what the story is gonna be. Now, I haven't watched season 1 of The Last of Us, but I've heard they changed up a detail or two here and there, and I remember being a little bit upset when I read that they changed the timeline from the game starts in 2013 to it starts in 2003 for some stupid ass reason. But like, for me, I look at it like the story's already written. The general story they already have. They're mostly adapting it and just probably changing up a detail here or there to make it flow better in a televised format. They don't really need you at this point. They already have the story written out and they already have their shit figured out. Cutting that off and continuing. Oh, wait. Because these next two articles lined up perfectly. You can now buy in-game DLC and pay it off later. So niggas wasn't tired of going into debt. Buy now, pay later in burritos like we seen a couple months ago. Niggas wasn't tired of buy now, pay latering all this other unnecessary stuff. Niggas is buy now, pay later in condoms and all types of crazy, stupid stuff. Niggas wasn't tired of buy now, pay latering all that. Now it's infected your video games. You ever wanted to Klarna your $2.99 DLC and only pay $1 now because your money management skills and your prioritization of what are and are not needs are fucked up? Well, don't worry. They got you. Excuse me. Games got you now. And even on the side, right now, if you want to buy, like, look at this shit. Look at this disgusting ass ad. If you want to buy Fortnite on Amazon, it now costs only $52 for the PS4 version. So hey, if you're someone that's holding gaming back, you're stuck on PS4, you're stupid as shit, and you're one of those people that need to have their PlayStation broke over a nigga's knee so you'll get a new one, don't worry. Fucking GameSpot got you. Now you only have to pay $50 for Fortnite. Buy now, pay. Skip that. A firm has partnered with gaming commerce company, however the hell you pronounce that, to allow niggas to use a firm to pay off in-game purchases of $50 or more on payment plans. This shit shouldn't apply to games at all. I'm not a financial advisor, but I can confidently say, if you can't pay for an in-game DLC in its entirety right now, whether you're a content creator or whatever or not, if you can't pay for in-game add-ons in their entirety, you don't need that add-on. You need to stay on Fortnite PS4. Now, I know I preach against PS4 pledge, but some people need to stay on PS4. Your finances are not straight. You probably not working right now. That's fine, that's cool, that's dandy. Humble yourself. You're not going to be playing the latest and greatest games. You're gonna be dropping in and out of Tomato Town. You're still in Luke Lake 2018. That's where you are. You're still listening to fucking Lil Uzi and Cardi collabs, hitting the Nene, dabbing still. Bitch dab. That's you right now. Eternal Take hasn't came out for you. That's okay. Get yourself a job and bring yourself into the year 2025 with a PS5 as release. Please. Where's my phone? Please bring yourself into the year 2025, brother. Please. Seek it. You got two options in a scenario such as this. Option 1, seek employment. Option 2, go get some money. And I don't mean go do anything illegal. There's other legal ways to get money besides getting a job. 2, go get some money. Or 3, just humble yourself and say, I don't need it right now. At the end of the day, these are video games, people. You won't die if you don't play the latest season of Fortnite. You won't die if you don't get the latest fucking Marvel Rivals Gooner Gamer skin. Affirm offers interest-free. I feel like they should give you niggas triple interest for this. Triple interest. Free bi-weekly payment plans or long-term monthly installments that incur interest. They should give you niggas triple interest, no matter what. This will work similarly to how it does already where Affirm is supported. For supported in-game content, players can choose Affirm at checkout. Then Affirm will run a credit check. Niggas is getting credit checks to buy Fortnite skins. You wanted to beat you ever wanted to play Fortnite with one hand? Everybody asks you why you missing all your shots and it's because you playing like this? Oh, don't worry. Affirm is making that more affordable for you dumbass niggas with a lack of priority. Your fucking kid is crawling around on the floor, stomach grumbling. They so hungry they can't even walk. But go ahead, buy that Chun-Li skin, my nigga. Go ahead, buy it. Matter of fact, buy the Chun-Li skin, then flip over to Marvel Rivals and buy the goddamn the Squirrel Girl Beach skin. Then flip over to League of Legends and buy their Gooner skins. And then players can choose a payment plan that works for them. There's live now in the US and in Canada and UK coming soon. However you pronounce that, said it's already in business with thousands of game developers. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm a game developer, I would say don't put this shit in my game. Nope. If a nigga can't afford my game, go ahead and get yourself a job. Fuck you. We'll wait for your dollar. You can buy this shit when it comes on sale later on. Learn to be fiscally responsible. Most niggas, and depending on what gaming console or gaming platform that this shit is made for, you niggas probably ain't gonna buy it for another, year or 3 after it comes out. So if you put in gaming stuff on a payment plan, you need to reevaluate your life, my nigga. And this is coming from somebody who's not rich. I'm not a professional content creator that makes millions and thousands and a whole bunch of fuck ton of money from making content. I work a regular ass job. Please. You don't need the latest skin in Fortnite. You don't. Fear of missing out be kicking some people's ass. Y'all, this is sickening to read. One thing to keep in mind when using a buy now pay later service is that going forward, some credit report providers have announced plans to add those loans to their reports. Imagine tanking your credit score because you didn't pay back your buy now pay later because you was broke this week and next week when they asked for the payment and the week after that when they asked for the payment. You niggas is stupid, bro. According to Motley Fool, 56% of consumers, well, I'm in a 40% that haven't used a buy now pay later service at least once, from up to 38% the year prior. Free dumb niggas from the shop, bro. When I was young, I didn't understand this statement, but I understand it now. Rich people make the most money off of broke people, because we got another article saying that video game spending by young Americans is dropping sharply, reports suggest. And right now, I'm going to make a prediction. Right now, I'm going to guess why. And we're going to play the suspense music. Oh, wait, no, wrong one. And right now, I'm going to make a forward guess that the reason why video game spending is down is because the recession is whooping people's ass. And I know technically it's not officially a recession, but you know, as the niggas my age range said, the young kids, recession indicator. Also, another thing I think that should be considered is that generally speaking, a lot of people in my age range aren't really that much of hardcore gamers. Like, a lot of people think they're hardcore gamers, but they're really not. Like, a lot of people my age range are casual gamers. And they play games more so as like a social experience. As shared by the Wall Street Journal, spending on video games has dipped. Oh, another thing too to add to it, COVID. A lot of people aren't stuck in a house. So a lot of people who are playing video games because shit, might as well, ain't buying games no more because they never gave a fuck about games in the first place. A lot of these companies got it stuck in their head thinking that niggas was gonna spend all this crazy amounts of money on games forever. No. We was bored in the house, bored in the house, bored in the house, bored in the house, bored. Niggas wasn't gamers. Niggas hopped on Fortnite because all their friends was on Fortnite and they got their friends to hop on Fortnite, and Fortnite was a social game that encouraged friend play. Niggas was spending crazy money on Among Us because there was nothing else to spend money on. Not because the gaming market has increased. I would argue the shit actually went down because more people are less afraid to call themselves gamers. There's less people that are actually gamers. For other age groups, the percentage drop is much smaller, representing the pressures young people in the U.S. are facing on their personal expenditure. More generally, spending at online and brick and mortar stores by this age group dropped 13% year on year in the months of January through April of this year, according to them niggas. Other age group spending is still going up, though it has apparently slowed. Again, niggas ain't stuck in the house. Spending is falling modestly. I thought it said moderately. Modestly among this age bracket rather than growing as it historically does. Yeah, because it's harder for people in my age range to get a job that pays good money. Especially a lot of people in the 18 to 24 age range. The majority of us, we're working either no position, no job. We're working at I clean the dishes so mommy and daddy give me money. They're either a homeless sexual fucking from couch to couch to get 2K every year, or they're working basic ass jobs because they're just working on getting settled in their career, whether it be they're at college or they're working to build up their business and their business is not making a lot of money, so they got to do some shit like work at CBS to have some money to funnel into their business and whatnot. That's what's going on, bruh. That's what's going on. So a lot of people 18 to 24, we don't have the free stimmy checks. We don't have that. We don't have fucking constant deliveries on DoorDash because everybody's in the house and they have to DoorDash because they can't go to the grocery store. Especially for people who have autoimmune conditions. Rather than growing as it historically does. What's notable though is that in their data, which is based on the 4 weeks ending in April 2025, gaming spending is dropping faster than other areas for that of 18 to 24. Yeah, because a lot of people my age range aren't gamers. They just play 2K. And trending down faster than technology in general. Find the graph from their report below. Video games dropped 25. Accessories, who the fuck is accessorizing besides like fashionistas and cosplayers and shit like that? Small appliances, I'm surprised that's on the higher end. Well, actually, no, because a lot of people are going out a lot more, so they're buying food out a lot more. So you don't really need an air fryer if you either A, already have one, or B, are going out to eat more, like working at a physical workplace. Because that's another factor of it too. A lot of people that were like had work from home jobs, a lot of those offices are trying to cut down on remote work as much as possible because like the nerds behind the computers are basically showing that like all that remote work from home stuff, it statistically isn't as productive, because if I'm working from home and I'm sitting right next to my PS5 while I'm working all day, my hour-long lunch break might turn into an hour 30 while I'm going and playing some Fortnite with the boys for an hour while I'm on lunch break, you know? Small appliances, housewares, technology, total general merchandise, furniture. That one makes sense. Sports equipment. That's actually surprising because people get to go outside more now. Apparel and prestige beauty. This data emerges amid a time of rising hardware and software costs in the video game sector. True, because of this whole AI boom and buzz, a lot of PC parts cost more, and then on top of that, COVID making it harder to manufacture stuff, then inflation. Yeah, stuff is rising up a lot. And then, of course, on top of that, these platforms seeing an opportunity to get greedy, raising their prices more and more. Yeah. Yeah. And also, in terms of greed, that I swear I didn't plan that segue. Yeah, it's on some bullshit again. According to PC Gamer, reportedly, they expect Battlefield 6 to bring in 100 million players, a number that DICE devs don't even think is possible. Marvel Rivals is a game that hardcore gamers and casual gamers love. And that game didn't even bring in 10 million new players in the first year, because we're still in under a year, and the first year it was out. Battlefield, a lesser known IP that is very far out the cultural mainstream. Matter of fact, I'll go so far as to call this one of the more niche shooters on the market, because it's not niche in terms of nobody plays it, but it's more niche in terms of people who aren't either long-term casual gamers, meaning they're not a hardcore gamer, but they've been playing games since like the 2000s or early 2020s when this franchise was more popular, or people who aren't more hardcore like me don't know what Battlefield is. They know Call of Duty, Fortnite, maybe the finals here and there you'll get. So you expect that 100 million players is crazy. I need to see this quote. From the outside. Oh wait, no. 100 million. That's a player count target EA established for Battlefield 6 over a set period of time that included post-launch. How long do they expect it to take to get the 100 million players? Because I can't name a single game, including Fortnite, with 100 million players. I just can't do it. According to Ars Technica, that's an ambitious, to put it mildly, to put it realistically, that's a dumbass target for a series that's always enjoyed a niche appeal compared to Call of Duty. Even they said it. Now, and like the Battlefield 2, 3 hardline days, I would say it was rivaling Call of Duty, but this game has all but faded into obscurity in terms of the mainstream. I mean, in terms of the hardcore, and as for the mainstream, nobody knows what the fuck Battlefield is compared to Call of Duty, and whose mainstream importance has shrunk in recent years. Obviously, Battlefield has never achieved those numbers before. So what makes you think it's about to achieve them now when it has less relevance than before? I'm playing the wrong music, guys. I gotta play the clown music, because if you never did these type of numbers before, even if you put out a good game with a great marketing campaign, if you never did these type of numbers before, and over 99% of the games in the games industry and games history have never done these type numbers, what makes you think you could do it on purpose? Fortnite didn't even know they would get this many people on the game. They just benefited from being at the right place at the right time. What makes you so special? Hey, I enjoy the confidence, but I don't respect it, because this shit is pure stupidity. Maybe like if y'all say we're aiming for 10 million players, I could be like, you know what? That's reasonable. With the right amount of resources, that's reasonable. That's very high, very ambitious, but that's reasonable. Nigga, 100 million? Yeah, y'all niggas was just in the stew making up numbers, literally. Obviously, Battlefield has never blah, 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 blah. It's important to understand that over about that same period, 2042 has only gotten to 22 million, which is surprising, because less than 100,000, maybe even a million, if we count all platforms, them niggas is playing right now. Even at the peak of this series, powers with Battlefield 1, as the employees notes, it achieved maybe 30 million. EA hopes a free-to-play Battle Royale mode, which Ars Technica calls a core offering, I gotta restart the theme because I was so fucking stupid. Name the last Battle Royale that came out and didn't die immediately. Name it. Name it. And what you're probably going to do is in your head, you're yelling out the name of either a game that has been around for longer than you realize, or you're saying the name of a game that just introduced their Battle Royale like a week or two ago, like Splitgate. So no, there is no answer you can give. The answer is none. The answer is none. It is not 2018, it is not 2020, and I'll be generous, it's not 2022. That was depending on how you count it, 2 to 3 years ago. At least a solid 2 years ago. What? Why? That's not gonna help you, gang. Oh yeah, this next Battlefield that's about to come out, this shit about to flop so hard. I hate to say it, but I've been seeing too many bad thing after bad thing. I would love to be wrong, because I would love to see Call of Duty get some real competition, but I don't think this is it. Among things that we are... Also, Battlefield games take at least 6 months to release, because the first version of Battlefield always releases broken. So for 6 months, this game is going to be unplayable. Among things that we are... And it's been that way for like the past 15 years with Battlefield. Among the things that we are predicting is that we won't have to cannibalize anyone else's sales. So you think niggas gonna buy Battlefield and Call of Duty and you gonna get 100 million players? Yeah. Chat, how do we tell them? Who's gonna tell them? I don't want to be the ones. That's a lie. I do. Nigga, you're stupid. An Ars Technica source said that there's such an appetite out there for shooters of this kind. No, there isn't. People who want to play a shooter say, I want to play something else, but then they turn Call of Duty back on and they just grumble while they play it and just force themselves to keep playing it until they eventually start enjoying it, which is not going to come because they're forcing themselves to play it. That there's such an appetite out there for shooters of this kind that we will just naturally be able to get an audience that we need. This song restarted at the perfect time. Holy shit. Holy shit. Please stop listening to them loser ass niggas that swear to God we need a new shooter on Twitter. Because even though this next trailer I'm about to watch is for a shooter, it's like, brother, man, I need y'all to realize that this game, you're not that guy anymore. You peaked in high school, okay? You're thinking about numbers you did in high school. Battlefield 2014, whatever the fuck that shit was called, nah. That game didn't work on release. It took you a year to fix it. This is not 2014 where people will accept that and come back to game. The general gaming audience is quicker to dunk on shit. You better get it right the first time or get cooked. The full report, worth a thorough read. No, it ain't. If they saying stupid shit like this, no, it ain't. Goes into detail on Battlefield 6's other struggles. So their full report is about how much this game is struggling, and you want me to read how much this game is struggling? If this is their expectation, I know they're gonna fail spectacularly, because another thing y'all need to keep in mind is a lot of the time, these studios will put unrealistic expectations in front of developers and say, you'll get your bonus if you do this. They never get those bonuses. And then they use those as like incentives, really excuses to not pay their developers what they're supposed to be paid. That's what this sounds like. No, get the fuck out of my face. Goes into detail on their other struggles, including employee burnout and a 6-hour... I don't want to read anymore, bro. I already think that this game is going to fucking fail on day one. This shit... This game, we got another Battlefield that's about to release broken, guys. I'm calling it. That was some of the goofiest shit they could have possibly put out. Oh, and for those of y'all who haven't heard it in all my other videos for like the past 2 days, my internet's messed up, so no, I'm not watching these trailers or no videos in HD. I'm lucky I'm even watching it at all. Let's hit play. I seen like the first 5 seconds of this trailer and I thought it looked cool, and I said, fuck it, we ball. I'll watch the rest of it on screen. Because what got me about this is this game looks like it's one of those rare cases of a roguelike with actual level design. Because one of my problems with most roguelikes, especially like ones that are doom shooters and stuff like that, is usually the enemy placement and level design is pretty poorly designed. But in the first 10 seconds, I said, oh, this game actually looked decent, and I'm loving its art style. even though it's kind of hard to see because I got it on no graphics settings, on no graphics quality, but still. Encoder overload. Okay, we should be cool. No, computer. Hey, y'all just gonna have to look that trailer up. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to hit you with a mean ass, trust me, bro. But this shit looked really cool. I'll give it one more chance to load. Just give me one more chance. Oh, it's loading now. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Is the whole trailer just stuck? Oh, no, just that part wasn't loading for some reason. Alright. A car system, a perk system. Y'all not gonna be able to see this at all. I know these flashing colors is fucking over my bit rate. My bit rate on 0 right now.
I won't.
Okay, frames dropping. That's not cool. Oh, that's also why I wanted to remind myself of this. Okay, I'm gonna keep this tab up because I also wanted to remember to download the demo. And what was this? I don't remember what this was. Oh, I seen a post about this. What is this? Forced to work 24 hours a day. What type of game is this? Oh, I think this is the 3v3 fighter I saw. Oh no, this is a over-the-shoulder third-person action game. All right. This art style reminds me a lot of like Yandere Simulator, but you know, a lot more gooner. I can't even. I don't even want to look at if my encoder's overloading or not. But I hope y'all can see this trailer with me, because this actually looks pretty cool. Let me put a static image on the screen real quick. Okay, go back to it. These boss designs look really cool too. I like that. Like the art of them look cool, but I wonder like what they patterns and whatnot is looking like. Like I wonder if the bosses will give you a mechanical challenge and this game won't just be goon and be happy. If you see me pause the video a lot, that's why. Because my audio keeps fucking up and glitching, and because of all the colors and shit, it's pretty hard for it to load all this up on my second computer. Oh, even on 720p, this look crispy. I imagine this look crazier if I was to put it in full quality. Like, if I was to put this shit in full quality, it look like this shit will probably be going ham. I ain't use that in a minute. Gooner ad character design. Excuse me. Is there a demo for this? Because this looks like a game I would want to try before I buy. Coming October. Don't know if I remember this game, but this game looked crispy. It looked pretty cool. Oh, it's coming out on EGS too. Ooh. Ooh, that makes me want to get it more. It all depends on the game price. Because that look like a cool like $10, $15 game. Maybe $20 off sale if I'm really fucking with it. But yeah, that's it for today.